Pre-game show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Our coverage tonight from Target Center as the Minnesota Timberwolves will be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they've now won 6 in a row, making it look easy. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight and push it to 7. Karl Anthony Towns out of Kentucky, just an incredibly mobile big man. How about his NBA future, Shaq?
You know, he can play either the 4 or the 5 and be pretty effective. He gets up and down the floor very well for his size, and guess what, Ernie?
What?
He's from Jersey.
Really? I did not know that. You're just a Jersey historian. I didn't know that. Towns gives you a lot, though. He gives you a little bit for a big man. He can run the floor, like Shaq said. He gives you the versatility, and defensively, he's pretty good, impressive.
We have run out of time. It's time to go courtside. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Cleveland is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
It seems like it's all coming together, guys. The coaching staff has gotten through to the players. Everybody is buying in, and it's a wonderful thing when the entire roster is on the same page.
It sure is, Greg. I mean, you've been on teams like that where everything is running smoothly. We knew that was the potential of this team, but they're living up to it and performing at a remarkably high level.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position, and it's Mozgov in at the center position.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
It's almost as if he's allergic to layups. I mean, this guy has got to throw it down at every opportunity.
You know his teammates love seeing him explode to the rim like that.
They most certainly do, guys. That gets everybody up off the bench, too.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Garnett dishes to Towns. And the shot falls short this time. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The drive by James, and the shot is good. James has got his second basket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Rubio kicks to Towns. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Towns. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. LeBron sets the screen for Irving. The drive by James for 3. Cleveland gets it back, and he gets it to go.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Rubio with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assist.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. He singled out KG as a player they would like to contain. He said that it goes beyond what KG can contribute in the stat sheet, explaining when Garnett gets going with his intensity, that just feeds into the rest of the team and it becomes a vicious cycle. Keeping Kevin from igniting his team is something they'd like to avoid here.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. It's a pick by Love, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. So it's the Cavaliers now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Towns, the pass to Rubio. And it's sent back by Irving. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Mozgov dishes to Love. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Both free throws good from Love.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Garnett wide open, and the three ball is good. Garnett's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now, here is Irving. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. James wide open, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Clock at 4, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson comes in for Mozgov, and Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up, pushing it up. James, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Towns. The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Martin kicks to Towns. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. A different look now for Cleveland. Farajao comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Here is Verija. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
To the middle. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Wiggins.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Thompson is double. Shumpert in the corner. Verija setting the pick for Shumpert. And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Cleveland. The screen from Thompson. Jumper off the screen. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Here is Rubio. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Towns the pass to Rubio. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Thompson a screen on Martin, and it's Shumpert penetrating. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Thompson a screen on Rubio. And it's Dellavedova missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. Towns comes with a double team. Cleveland moving it around. Shumpert gets a wide open look. The 19-footer is on the money. Shumpert's got 6. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Wiggins outside. And Garnett has it in the corner. Now, here's Rubio. D right on him. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Kevin Garnett. Both free throws good from Rubio. Here's Dellavedova. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson a screen on Rubio. From past the arc. That's good from Shumpert on the assist from Dellavedova. 9 points for Amon Shumpert.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Martin for three. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game. I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Shabazz Muhammad is out there with Gorgui Dieng. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated, maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Inside, here's Mozgov. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Muhammad dishes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Love. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Martin, the pass to Dieng. He kicks it to Muhammad. 3-pointer. That's good. Muhammad's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. James kicks to Smith. Love with the screen for Smith, and stolen by Dieng. And here they go. Here's Martin, finished off the break. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Cleveland moving it around. Love with the screen on Dieng. Smith drives in. Good work defensively by Martin. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Muhammad, covered by LeBron. And here's Rubio. He's got 8, just 5 on the clock. Martin with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Cleveland.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it. Pass
to Dieng. He feeds it to Towns, 13 feet away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. James dishes to Smith. Picked by Mozgov. Down low. Here's Love. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Towns, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Mozgov down low. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night. Timberwolves leading by 5. And the pass to Towns. Back to Rubio. Now the feed to Towns. Out to the right wing. Here's Dang. And it's Irving with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Smith, no luck. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Dishes to Rubio. Mozgov with the steal. Smith with it. Guarded now by Rubio. The baseline jam. And James with the basket on the assist by Smith. Now it's just a 3-point Minnesota lead. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Outside, Martin fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith the pass to Mozgov. To the paint. And Love throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Ricky Rubio, Clark, one of the most highly anticipated international players in recent memory to come into the NBA.
Yeah, he's got an awful lot of flash and substance to his game, and after much haggling and negotiating, he was finally allowed to join the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2011.
And back to Rubio, with the pressure of all that fanfare marking his arrival, he really focused in and hit the ground running. He was named Western Conference Rookie of the Month, first month of the season, and he finished second to Kyrie Irving for Rookie of the Year.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Jang. Wiggins comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. Levine's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Miller's subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
You know, talking about Rubio, he re-upped for a huge contract extension last season. Despite some injury and shooting woes, he got $56 million over 4 years. Boy, that's a bunch of cheese for a guy that's still a bit of a question mark. Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Here's Dellavedova. Can't get it to go. Good D by Miller. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Levine. Over to the wing. He dishes it to Miller. Kicks to Wiggins. They set the screen. And it's Miller penetrating. He sinks the 11-footer.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Passes to Towns. Clock at 6. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Dellavedova kicks to Varejao. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, he won't miss many of those. especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 9. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, he can't do it by himself.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They showed their superiority in the second quarter and got well out in front, taking a 9-point lead into the locker room at the half. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Can this team please get fired up on defense? I mean, get angry, get upset. Guys are way too soft and giving up way too many good looks. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand. Be like, okay, who's crossing this line? If you're coming over here, I'm taking a hard foul, and I'm going to resist you on defense.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
The second half just about to get going here. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. On the wing, Wiggins. Pocket 6. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. 9 points for Andrew Wiggins.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Minnesota shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. And stolen by Love. Now Smith. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. J.R. Smith on the wing. Muhammad grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Well, there was a time when the media had written off Shabazz Muhammad as an impact player. We showed last year he belongs in this NBA.
Yeah, certainly did. I mean, he improved in every facet of the game, and sometimes we tend to write guys off a little too soon, Kevin. The media in general, not you in particular. He's been a big-time performer for the Wolves.
The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. No good on that one.
And for Muhammad, it's weird that so many fans had given up on a player just after his rookie season. I mean, he's vindicated anyone who stuck with him after his slow rookie start.
Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Minnesota. Ricky Rubio comes in for Miller. Good on the second free throw.
And for Muhammad, a lot of it had to do with the hype he got in college, coupled with his age situation. So when he struggled, people were too quick to write him off. But he has showed he can ball. Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Left side, Martin. Wiggins against LeBron. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Looking at the Timberwolves, let's see where they rank in the NBA statistics right now. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also #1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Timberwolves. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Knocked loose. Wiggins drives in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Well, it didn't take long for us to see just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
Well, Greg, you're right. It's clear to see with Wiggins. He is already fearless with his dunks. Clark, he'll go right at any big man with impunity and finish over him.
Yeah, and I think people knew he was a special dunker, but they didn't know how aggressive he would be in attacking the basket. That's where he surprised folks.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Martin with the ball. Pekovic inside. He's going up against Love. And that one's good. Pekovic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from LeBron.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Martin kicks to Garnett. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Fires from 14. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. And that's 15 points for LeBron. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's Rubio penetrating. LeBron with it. 15 points in the game. Great D that time from Pekovic. Rubio outside. A three ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron left side. There's the three. They get the rebound. Love. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Rubio. 8 points for him. Wiggins drives in. No good again that time. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's James. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Right side, Martin. It's 2-on-1. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wiggins dishes to Rubio. The long distance 3 is buried. Rubio's got 11 points.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Minnesota making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The drive by LeBron. Feeds it to Shumpert. James the pass to Thompson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Pass to Pekovic. No luck. Good D by Thompson.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Varejao with a screen on Rubio. LeBron kicks to Varejao. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's the dish to Pekovic. Irving against Rubio. In the corner, it's Martin. Another miss by Minnesota. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And here they go. Shumpert, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Martin with the bucket. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And it's blocked. Thompson dishes to Varejao. Looked like a goaltend, yep, they're saying it was on the way down. Count it.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11.
And guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up. Then only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
Pass to Shumpert, launches a 3, and it's Shumpert again, missing.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
And Tang gets it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Dellavedova kicks to Jefferson. Picked by Varejao. Shumpert passes to Dellavedova. Muhammad grabs the board. Muhammad's got 4 rebounds in this game. He kicks it to Martin. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short. Miller, that's for 2. And no good trying to get that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Andre Miller is out there with Levine. Then there's Towns. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Bielitsa in at power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's a pick by Love. In the corner, Smith with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
It's a pick by Love. Smith on the wing. Back to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Right wing, 18 feet out. And there's Muhammad. That's good on the assist by Miller. Miller's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Thompson with the bucket.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
The pass to Payne to the left wing. There's the pick. Here's Levine. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Hey, for Zach Levine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
And for Levine and his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, Levine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Adrian Payne, and Jones subbed in for Andre Miller. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson, and it's LeBron in for Iman Shumpert. And so Levine nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Inside, here's Mozgov. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Miller's checked in.
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Miller dishes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Muhammad. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Mozgov and Blatt with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember Clark back in 2012 with Blatt?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. No good from LeBron.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. It's going to be Muhammad shooting. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers from Muhammad. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Another miss by James.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Towns, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving kicks to James. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. A good look from Smith. And another miss by Cleveland.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
At the line for your Timberwolves, at the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Wiggins comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Martin subbed in for Andre Miller. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Timeout called, Cleveland. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Love with the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Martin from outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Love kicks to Smith. Mozgov sets a screen for Smith to the inside. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Mozgov.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Out to the right wing. Garnett left side. 6 to shoot. The drive by Rubio. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated. Some excellent numbers in this one for Rubio. He's got 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. LeBron kicks to Smith. Love with the screen on Martin. Smith the pass to Love. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now, here's Rubio. Martin with a screen on Irving. Rubio with it. Guarded now by Irving. Tries from 10, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Martin. 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Mozgov.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Garnett, the screen. The drive by Rubio. From the arc, and another 3 for Minnesota.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. James in the post, covered by Wiggins, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Timberwolves leading by 7. There's a minute 47 left in the game. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Back to Rubio. Fires for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 10. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and Love throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Timberwolves leading by 8. And Rubio kicks to Garnett. Back to Rubio. 16 feet away, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. That's 10 points for Garnett.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good look at the basket, and they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Rubio. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Minnesota leading by 7. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. No good from Irving.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Cavaliers on offense. James dishes to Irving. Another miss by Irving. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Here's Rubio. 4 on the clock. And Towns gets it to go.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're losing by 9. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
Dellavedova from outside. Good D by Miller. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
He was a monster on the inside for them. His strength and his size came into play so much tonight. And to go along with his physicality, he had a sweet touch around the basket.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.